So hello friends, welcome to Intron YouTube channel and learning session of learning Python with the Intron. In this video, we will see what we mean by tuple and what are the different operations we can perform on the tuple by using the different methods. So let's first start from the definition of a tuple. In simple words, we can say tuple is nothing but it is a collection which is not modifiable. So what we mean by this definition, we will see by one example. So here I will create one tuple. Tuple is equal to round bracket. So this is an syntax of a tuple. So here I have took the tup variable, tup variable I have took. You can take here any name. I will now pass some values to my tuple 1, 2, 3. You can pass int values as well as you can pass float values as well as you can pass string values. So I will pass some string values to our tuple. So first of all, let's print out our tuple. So here is our output. As stated in the definition, it is a collection. So it contains this many values. So we have seen our half definition, that what is meant by collection. Now let's go to other half of our definition. We said that it is not able to modify. So it is unmodifiable. So what we mean by that? Suppose in this tuple, if you want to change this 3 by some another number. So what we used to do generally in the list. So what we used to do, we used to take the variable name and the index number of the element which we want to change. So here index number of 3 is 2. Index number 2 is equal to, we used to write the number by which we want to replace in the list. So let's check out this in the case of the tuple. So here it gives an error. So what it says, tuple object does not support item assignment. This means that in tuple you cannot modify the elements once you have given. So this is the difference between the list and tuple. In tuple we cannot modify the elements. Now let's see what are the different operations we can perform on the tuple by using the different functions. So what in the case? So now let's print our tuple. So we will make now new tuple. Simple, we will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is my new tuple. Let's print that once. And here is my output. What in the case? If you want to print this particular element, so you can print it by using its index number. So its index number is 0, 1, 2. So it is at the index number 2. So my variable name is tup1 and index number is 2. I want to print the index number 2's value. So here is my output. So you can see here we have got the output. What in the case if you want to print the continuous values like 3, 4, 5. So you can print it like variable name, that is tup1. We want to print from the index number 2 up to we want to print index number 3, index number 4. So our nth value which we want to print is having the index number 4. So here we want to give n plus 1. Our index number was 4. So we'll give here 5. That is n plus 1. And you can see here is our output. So you have seen how we can print the series of the elements from the tuple. Now we will see the next, what is how we can find the minimum number in this tuple. So we can use the min function. Min of, I will pass my variable name, that is tup1. So my minimum number is 1. So if what in the case if I want to find the maximum number, so same, we will use a max function, max of tup1. So here is my output. So what in the case if you want to sum this whole tuple, so you can use a sum function, sum of tup1, that is our variable, that is our tuple. Sum we have got here 50. So what in the case if you want to print this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 repeatedly 2 times or 3 times we will take. So how we can print that? We can directly print like tup1 we want to print 3 times. So 3 times, in between we have to put the multiplication symbol and see continuously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have got here. What in the case now if let's print again our tuple 1. So here is our tuple. What in the case if you want to find the total length of our tuple? So let's find it by using the length function, length of tup1. So here it gives the length of our tup, that is tuple tup1. So length is 5. It is giving length 5 because we have the total number of elements in our tuple. There are total 5 elements, so it is giving the length as an 5. So in this video we have learned about the different functions. In the next video we will see what are the differences between the list and tuple, and what are the similar functions that can be used for the list and tuple, and what are the different functions that does not support the tuple but that supports the list, that we will see in the next video. So thank you guys, keep learning.